Let's just enjoy the explorations.
And celebrate my dear Cherry.
Amazing. Welcome to another planet. Whee! This color is just insane.
Insanely beautiful. This is Cherry, my KTM 390 adventure, and me, Aliona. And in this season we continue our travels around South America. Good morning, Cherry and I are ready to go. Well, as you can see, Cherry has no luggage on, and I have a few extra layers on. Guess why?
So we're leaving our hotel here in Fiambala and going to get some gasoline. And then we're heading to a viewpoint called Balcon de Pissis, up at almost 5,000 meters, full of gasoline and ready to go. Now I can't figure out which way we should be going. So we just go here. Let's see, maybe I am going in the right direction. It is the right direction according to my sense of orientation. I think Google is always confused. I'm never confused. Yeah, see, it was right. Google. My gut feeling is stronger than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. So yeah, let's just enjoy the explorations. And if we still have energy, then we're going for hot springs later today. Whee! We're starting at 1,500 meters elevation and going up to something about 4,800 meters. Quite an elevation gain in one day. The first 90 kilometers are paved, and the last 50, from what I've heard, is a pretty well-maintained hard-packed gravel road. Let's see how it is in reality. And one more thing, I can see that in exactly 30 kilometers, Cherry and I are going to celebrate her 50,000 kilometers anniversary. Pretty incredible. I bought Cherry secondhand with only 16,000 kilometers. So 34,000 are ours. Cherry, I think you chose the most beautiful spot for celebrating your anniversary. This is already like a present, right? Oh wow. Look at this beauty. And the sun came out. Cherry, this is all for you. Insanely beautiful. Just look at this gorgeous canyon. Wow. I had no idea we'd be riding through this beauty. Seriously, I thought our goal was just to get to the Balcon de Pissis. But this is so enjoyable already. 49,998. 2 kilometers left. Cherry, I didn't bring any champagne, but you got your gasoline, and I've got my coffee. I think that sounds good enough as a celebration. Alright, time to get the phone out, because I want this moment on video as Cherry turns 50,000 kilometers. I'm going slowly and carefully, don't worry. Whee! 50,000! Whee! And in this beautiful setup. Amazing! Happy anniversary, my baby! And now, let's stop and celebrate. And see, this was made specifically for us, Cherry. Perfect place. Yeah, baby. This is so cool. And yeah, we're here at 2,759 meters. So over 1,000 meters elevation gain. And this is a perfect time to stop and have a little break and let the body adjust. And celebrate my dear Cherry. Cheers, my baby! Alright, let's keep moving. Only 40 kilometers until the start of the trail. And blue skies ahead. This contrast of green grass, the red mountain, the blue sky, And the clouds. Amazing. And we're pretty much at the start of the trail. That's the sign. And here is our turn to the left. Let's see if there is any entrance fee. Buenos días. La entrada para el Balcón de Pissis es por acá, ¿no? ¿Sí? Hay que pagar la entrada o algo, registrarse.
Está muy... Lo veo mucho.
Está horrible.
Y están patinando los camiones.
O sea, se puede intentar, pero
No me cobra nada.
está muy resbaloso, mucho barro.
Eso nos comentaron. Ya tendría que ver sus propios ojos.
Bueno, muchas gracias. Voy a intentar y a ver qué tal. Wow, exciting. So they say they're not charging the entrance today because the road is horrible since it rained a lot. But they say, like, you can try and go and see with your own eyes. Like, if you can pass, go for it. If you can't, turn around and come back. So I guess we're feeling adventurous today. So far, so good. I mean, it's a little bit wet, but nothing horrible. Well, we don't know what it's gonna be like later on. Well, I guess the sunshine right now is helping to dry this road quite a bit, so maybe I'm lucky, who knows? And of course we keep climbing up. I think we must be around 4,000 meters by now. And this road is super well maintained because there is a Chinese mine somewhere here, so there are all these Chinese trucks. Well, not Chinese, I suppose they're Argentinian trucks, but working for the Chinese company, which are going back and forth all the time and taking care of the road. But now is weekend, today is Saturday, so I guess nobody's working and nobody cares about the state of the road during the weekend. Ooh, yeah, this looks like it was very muddy a few hours ago. That's special service. These guys are already working on fixing the road. Well, I hope I can pass. Por acá, ¿no? Gracias. Not too bad. Not too bad. Whee! Amazing. We're at 4,500 meters, and from now on we'll be going like a little bit down and up. Yeah, for the next 30 kilometers or so until we reach Balcon de Pissis. And yeah, I really can't complain about the road so far. I think it's been pretty good. Like, I've seen much worse in Peru. Well, Cherry and I have seen much worse. Let's not assume it's gonna be like this all the way, but so far it's been very, very good. Oh wow. Welcome to another planet. Look, there is a motorcycle. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien?
Sí, estoy sin freno.
¿Sin freno? ¿Qué pasó?
Antes de comenzar, se me caí, ¿viste?
Ajá.
Con el freno trasero.
Dale. Hasta luego. His front brake is not working. He fell down. And his rear brake is partially working. So he's going super slowly. And we're going a little bit faster, I guess. Vicuñas, you're so pretty. Oh my god, they are so cute.
This is the first of the several lagoons that we're going to see today. Here one can see pink flamingos and a few other birds, not to mention these incredible unearthly landscapes.
bit of drone flying, and we continue because we still have something about 20 kilometers to go. Whee! We're going up, and it's steep. Oh my god, 4,700 meters, and despite the sun, and despite all the layers, and despite the grip heaters, it's freaking cold in here. Oh. Maybe it's because I'm going too fast. If I was going at like 30 kilometers an hour, I wouldn't feel it. But now with this very cold wind created by me moving forward, oh, so cold, so cold. But look at the views! Whee! Oh my god, this day is absolutely amazing. Balcon de Pissis.
This last part of the trail is a little bit sandy and quite bumpy as well. But oh well. For some reason I decided to go off the main road and looking for a little bit of adventures. And what I did find was this gorgeous lagoon, just a few kilometers before the viewpoint. The glassy surface reflecting the snow-capped mountains and the clouds. I could spend the entire day looking at it, but there is a chance of rain this afternoon, so we've got to keep going.
Alright, last few kilometers to get to the Balcon de Pissis. But now the wind is starting, so we should hurry up a little bit. Oh wow, look at this lagoon from here. Absolutely crazy. This color is just insane. Ooh, super bumpy the last part. A lot of loose rocks. But I think this is the place. Woohoo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. This is so insanely beautiful. But the wind is so strong that I don't even want to take the helmet off. But insanely beautiful. Alright, I decided to take off the helmet just to show you how windy it is, because otherwise you're just gonna feel, you will think I'm lying, but no, just because of the microphone you can actually hear what I'm saying. But look at my hair, it's just flying all over the place. 1:30 already, so time to go back. We just have to get out of these rocks. Here we go. And now climb up this one. Oh, this is super steep and full of loose rocks. Whee! Amazing. Whee! Oh, I'm just dancing here. So now we're back on the regular road and traveling together with the wind. Do you see all this dust in front of me? That's just the wind. Nobody has passed there before me. Crazy, right? I just want to go back to normal elevation. Like something below 4,000 meters, please. Oof, so cold. Now without the sunshine, super foggy. Can barely see anything. I can happily see this truck right in front of me, but I can't even overtake it because I don't know what's in front. I got into all this fog. Both of my GoPros died. And yeah, now it's a little bit muddy, but I can see light in the end of the tunnel. At least it's not so windy here. Although it's really, really cold. So I've been pushing. I didn't even stop to take photos or anything. Oh, there was nothing to take photos of. Just fog. Alright, let's go down. I want to get out of here. Back to this amazing canyon. where Cherry and I were celebrating her anniversary earlier today, and it already feels like as if it was in a whole different lifetime. So many emotions, so many different things we have lived since then, and it's only been what, 7 hours ago? Something like that. How crazy is that? And yeah, we're going back to Fiambalá. I kind of really want to go to those hot springs. And first I need to get the ticket, then I have to go home to get changed, to charge my devices because everything is out of battery, including my watch and my phone. When I was up there in the fog, it was so cold that all the batteries just died. So yeah, charge the batteries, get changed, and go to the hot springs. I think I deserved it. Alright, we're back in Fiambalá. Now let's go find those tickets for the hot springs. Here's the office where they sell tickets, and I just paid mine. It was like $11, $12, and it's from 8 p.m. until midnight. So let's go get ready. It's 7:30, and we are going to the hot springs. Look how beautiful. The whole landscape is just gorgeous. Here we go. Hot springs, Fiambalá. Super cool. So there are like all these pools, each one with a different temperature. As you go up, the temperature goes up as well. Oof. But first I need a place to change and leave my bag full of stuff in some kind of locker. But I just wanted to see the place first. And besides all the pools, there is also this really cool restaurant, cafe, lookout area. So beautiful. Alright, almost at the very top. 43 degrees, 44, and the last one is 45. And the water is just super, super clear. Amazing. Yeah, let's jump in.